Read e-reading books as hobby by Paula Real. Surprisingly, um, e-reading books not only imply read a ebook, imply a deep search for me. Inside the deep search, I find the satisfaction, the pleasure, which is synonym of an stimulation for me, and it is also a reach of happiness. So in that in that sense, we have that a deep search implies for me the the search of different things. However, something to take into account is that in my case I need to search just for a graduate book, which meant that I spent a lot of time um searching on Wattpad, because Wattpad uh, has a plenty of genders, a plenty of authors, a plenty of of everything. For me, Wattpad is my chocolate. I find a plenty of pleasure inside Wattpad. In the same way, we have Booknet. Although I rarely use this hub, since there is more there is more um works uh, that are pain um that are not gratuite, which means for me there is not satisfaction, because the satisfaction implies for me that I need to find something that is gratuite and that is free. And in the case that I don't find a a work inside uh, Wattpad, I need to search inside Internet Archive, where there is a plenty of genders, like, you know, literature, everything. Mm, Likewise, the genders that create in me some satisfaction are historical romance and action. The other the other genders don't create, or I can reach a pleasure inside other genders. Nevertheless, or following the same steps, there is some impact and connections inside my hobby. From my hobby, the impacts that I recognize are that I that I acquire and develop different satisfactions, which mean happiness for me, and that I'm increasing my communicative skills from the different vocabulary that I've learned from different kind of books that come from different culture, different countries, different languages, and which means in the same way that I comprehend different situations, different issues, different everything. And finally, I I'm improving, and I want to improve my reading law, and impact comes with cultural connections. Like, for example, I'm empathic with different situations. I'm empathic with um with different cultures. I embrace different culture. I'm educating myself about about different kind of culture, different variation of culture, and I know I'm working of knowing culture. I'm learning from the culture, which means that I embracing that kind of cultures that appears inside an ebook. And finally, from those impacts come the social connection. And a social connection for me is like I don't have a social life because how I was saying some minutes ago, I spent a plenty of time uh, in the performance of searching something, some titles. How, however, I have a good comprehension of different kind of social group, which means that I can understand and I can connect with some social groups or different kind of social situations because I've read about which means there is there is not a new and awkward situation. So uh, thank you so much for watching and have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, whatever you want. And that's all.